time to do this. Where were we last time? I think we've probably got more... I think we need to do some quests today. I keep saying this and we end up doing a load of random side things. I have a feeling we're going to need to actually get on with stuff now. So I don't think we've got anything else to unlock. Completed. Available as resources.
Really? You did not notice? I had no idea Lady Beverly was one of your people. You might have told me before I embarrassed myself.
Okay. Completed. Truth dare see and be seen. Madame Ambassador, words cannot express my gratitude for your gracious hospitality at Skyhold. After the events at Haven, one can hardly go anywhere in the Empire without hearing the word Inquisition. I shall be glad to have some facts to add to the wild rumours. I am grieved as you to hear of the vicious slander being spread. Justinia was great of the best of us. It pains me to think that others would pollute her legacy in such a manner. I travel to Valfore soon. I shall ensure my cousins know the truth of the matter.
You read the report?
It was unusual. Is he always so blunt?
Yes.
Now that he has been here, we should talk to the nobles he's been seen with and let them all know. Okay.
At your service.
Thanks, Josephine. Completed, available, but that's resources. Completed. Okay. We've done everything we can do there. Identify Venator agent. The target was eliminated, and as expected, all other targets went into hiding immediately. Duke did not locate our operatives during his search. The recent move to expedite movement of Tevinter mercenaries through Hunterfell suggests that we eliminated the wrong target. Of course we did. Duke remains subject to Venatori influence. Hunterfell must be considered a hostile city. Per his request, Operative Iron Bull will receive further intelligence reports to improve efforts in the future. Despite their intent to craft a political entity to oppose us, these noble families are too embroiled in their own conflicts to even acknowledge us. We have acquired some additional trading partners who are tired of waiting for a winner to emerge. Okay. Urgent dispatch from Emerald Graves. Inquisitor, the Red Templar Lieutenant, has agreed to rendezvous at Lion's Pavilion. He will not remain long. Make haste. Okay. We should probably get this one started, huh? An assassin is stalking the Empress. Celine's death would plunge Orlais into chaos, leaving it an easy target for Corypheus. At the Winter Palace of Halam Sharal, Celine is holding peace talks with her rebellious cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard, under the guise of a grand ball. Every noble in the Empire will attend, making it the perfect place and time for Corypheus's assassins to strike. We could arrange an invitation to attend to keep him from destroying Orlais, if we hurry. 12:15. Yeah, we should be right for that.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
Tell me about Gaspard?
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been Emperor. He's Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a Chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
Gaspard has the Chevaliers?
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most Chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Alright. Tell me about Briala?
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only, she has organized the elves of Halam Shiral into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Celine has an elven lover?
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress.
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court. Even if a lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Okay, tell me about Celine.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
Gaspard is the heir?
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
Okay. And why not just send a warning?
Do we need to go to the peace talks? The Empress must have personal guards. We could just warn her she's in danger.
We've made the attempt, but
It seems that our messages never reached her. Someone intercepted them.
It's better that we don't leave this to chance. If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
Alright, let's go then.
We shouldn't waste any time. Let's go to the Winter Palace.
An assassin is stalking the Emperor. Celine's death would plunge Orlais into chaos. I think we've read all that, haven't we? Yeah. Leaving it an easy target for Corypheus at the Winter Palace of Halam Shiral. Celine is holding peace talks with a rebellious cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard, under the guise of Grand Bull. Every noble in the Empire will attend, making it the perfect place and time for Corypheus' assassin to strike. We can arrange an invitation to attend to keep him from destroying Orlais if we hurry. Okay. Right, so we're gonna take Iron Bull, we're gonna take Solas, and we're gonna, as always, take Varric. Okay.
the political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
It is a great pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor Lavellen. Bringing the rebel mages into the ranks of your army was a brilliant move. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
Which emperor is that?
Which one was the rightful one again? I keep getting them confused.
If we keep watch, he may appear. Probably by the brandy. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. Prepared to shock the Assembly by appearing as the guest of a hateful usurper, my lord? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
I'll be glad to help.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Duke Gaspard. I look forward to ending this civil war.
As do I, my friend. The Empire needs stability and security, now more than ever. If you have the safety of the Orlesian people at heart, Inquisitor, perhaps you will look into something for me. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
It's worth investigating then.
That sounds like something I should look into.
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if
Not
we do
the
not play
game.
well, our enemies will make us look like villains.
Did he just say
We're keeping
the
the
game?
court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
He just said the game.
Is that the Inquisitor?
I lost the game.
savage! Oh, make a forbid!
This is Gaspard's idea of a joke.
Court approval. Elysian nobility looks down on elves. The court watches you with a critical eye. Oh, great. Court approval. 30 out of 100. Noble woman. Hi.
You there! Rabbit! Have you seen a ring anywhere?
Rabbit.
It was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard. Enchanted by the Fomari. I cannot go into the ball without
I
it.
do have a ring. But not your ring. Is it valuable?
Is this ring particularly valuable?
Its worth in coin is not as important as its social value. It was a
Value.
gift from a member of the Council of Heralds. If she finds out I lost it, she will never forgive me. Not even if I live to be 1,000 years old.
Yeah. Well, that sounds serious.
That's a terrible predicament.
If the Comtesse finds out, make her have mercy. Should you happen upon it, I beg you, let me know.
Well, we're definitely going to have to look for that one then. Wait. Really? That was quick?
Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Found it. Court approval, you just gained court approval, which is usually the result of finesse. Entertaining people or keeping up appearances. The higher court approval is, the better.
Is this the ring you were looking for?
You are a treasure. I cannot believe you found it. You have saved me a lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
Okay, so that is definitely there as like a tutorial thing, I think. It has to be. There's no other explanation for it to be right there. Okay. We're gonna have a proper look around and walk around.
What is Gaspard?
Wouldn't surprise me if he brought that
Prank. Sure thing. That's what it'll be. A prank. Is there something here then? Read plaque. The virtual fountain. Emperor Judicial? I commissioned this massive fountain to commemorate House Valmont's historic victory against Xavier Dracon. The 4 lines represent Emperor Alphonse Valmont and his 3 younger brothers, Duke Isidore de Larzens, Duke Yvonne, and of Sovereign, and Duke Stephen of Valmontier. I can't read any of these names. Who took the field against the usurper.
Is that the Inquisitor?
Yes, it is. The Dalish? No, that cannot be. Rude.
Is it true the Inquisitor was headed out of the Fade by Andraste?
Do you want me to answer those questions? Okay. So can we go to the side here? Is there a place to go in here? No. Okay. So we're going to go up here next then, I guess. I want to discover all the map. No, not up here? Okay. Wait. Something else
Where
up
has
here.
that servant gone? Elves, always shirking their duties.
Hala statuette. Oh, really? There's more things to find. So it's on this level, so it must be in here.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valoyo.
Valdoria. Uh-huh. Ooh, things to loot. Sturdy Vanguard coat. Legion toy soldier. Yeah, because I want that. Right, so what's the point of limiting the inventory space if actually you can just pick up items anyway? I get it, like, they want you to be able to
We
pick
can
up
only hope Celine prevails tonight.
the
Gaspard
mission
will
stuff,
ruin
but
us
still
all.
it seems a bit odd. Let's go in here. Requires storage key. I know what we're going to be looking for later then. Approach the talking nobles. Hi, talking nobles.
This is a private conversation. Please leave.
Find a safe spot to eavesdrop on the nobles' conversation.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
Uh-huh. That gave me more influence. Okay. Ooh, storage key. Easy. I know what we're not going to be looking for later then. Oh. I forgot you can break your legs when you're not at camp. Haha. Oh, there's more things in here. Really? Secret trade documents. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to look for all them in this place. I imagine they're in other places as well. There can't be 30 of them here, surely. Actually, we've already got better stuff than that, so. Okay. F5 opens the gate.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
Uh-huh. Alright. I'll be careful.
I'll keep my guard up. Don't worry.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer staring down Corypheus.
Alright. Warn the others as well.
Might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning. The bull in particular.
I'll have a few discreet words. Everything will be fine. Andraste, watch over us all.
Right. Boom, boom. In favor of summoning demons, look to dispel ruptures to prevent them. Okay. Okay. If I've learnt something, it's to check side rooms before you go into the main parts. Well, that was useful.
Gaspar never struck me as pious. You must think he gains military advantage with the Inquisition.
The guest wing is not open to the public at this time, Inquisitor.
Thanks.
I wish there was more.
Interesting. Well, that's useful.
Is it? Ah, it's a noble. Hello.
The Inquisition back in
I had
Gaspar
hoped to
will
tour
make
the
civil
royal
laws.
wing gardens again.
You know how pious.
I have heard they are the finest in the Empire. It's such a pity the wing is sealed. I heard Celine was having the entire wing redecorated, but the timing is atrocious.
Why would she do such a thing now?
How could the Empress afford to renovate the palace without war going on?
I heard that it wasn't renovations at all. The palace was damaged by Gaspar's catapults.
He fired on the Winter Palace? That's monstrous.
That's not good. Cullen, hey.
Solus has already gone inside. I'm not sure about the others. It will take some time to get our men into the palace. I'll alert you when we're ready. Solus has already gone inside. I'm not sure about the others.
So this is just the Winter Palace. What's the summer one look like, I wonder?
Funny joke, Varys.
So this is just the Winter Palace. What's the summer one look like, I wonder?
I heard the Grand Duke invited the Inquisition here.
Uh-huh. Problem? I bet you don't have a problem with that really, do you? Because, you know, be rude to, wouldn't it? Hi. Okay. Open Sesame. Royal Wing Key. How many keys do they have to this place?
How has delirium trade dropped off so sharp?
With so much fighting, demand should be higher than ever.
The Grand Library of Hallam Shral. The Winter Palace's collection of book is one of the world's largest. Only the library of the University of Orlais and the Imperial Palace Library compare. Famed cabinet maker Gustave of Valfontaine designed and built the shelves, the finest examples of marquetry techniques still in existence. Locked from the other side, of course. Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
Can Gaspar cannot take the throne without the backing of the Council of Heralds.
He plans to take it by force.
Waste of time.
Right.
Why are there so many elves here?
The
Problem?
Empress invited them. Be polite.
Thank you. Any more eavesdropping to be done?
Wars in our favor in the negotiations.
Majesty King Aramon has made considerable coin supplying the Grand Duke's army with dwarf and steel. How can they call this a vestibule? It's a foyer.
Please,
I wonder if that decision I made in one affects what happens here.
Call it more of an antechamber myself.
No one asked you.
Hey, Grand Duke. Hi.
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lord Inquisitor Lavellan.
Okay.
Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Ferelden, crusher of the vile apostates of the Mage Underground,
This guy writes better fiction than I do.
champion of the blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Hi.
Accompanying the
How's it going?
Inquisitor, renowned author Varric Dethris,
Hi.
head of noble house Dethris, Desher
Hi.
of Kirkwall to the
How's it going?
Dwarven Merchants Guild,
How we
the
doing?
Iron Bull, leader of the famed mercenary
Hi.
company Bull's Chargers, as the name might imply. The Lord Inquisitor's elven servant, Solus, Sir Callum Stanton Rutherford of Honley, commander of the forces of the Inquisition, former Knight Commander of Kirkwall, Lady Liliana, Nightingale of the Imperial Court, veteran of the Fifth Blight, Seneschal of the Inquisition, and Left Hand of the Divine, and Lady Josephine Charette Montillier of Antiva City, Ambassador of the Inquisition.
Nice. Hi. Hey.
Cousin, my dear sister,
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Sure.
Inquisitor?
Lord Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
It's an honor.
I'm delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Halam Shiral?
That is lovely.
I've never seen anything to equal the Winter Palace.
We hope you will find time to take in some of its beauties. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Have a look around first, Lilian.
Tell me, Yves, how are Mama and Are they in good
So hang on, they put a guy here to block you, but did my court approval just drop down one? Because I. Really? Okay.
Can you believe the Inquisition feel its ranks with apostates?
Would not have been wise to attend.
Josephine.
Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this him?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
A pleasure.
Delighted to meet you, Lady Montillier.
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true? Rebel mages in Redcliffe were performing blood rites and orgies before you stopped them.
Where did you hear such nonsense?
Everyone in Antiva says so. Is it true?
I'm afraid not.
Those stories a little more than wistful thinking, my lady.
Oh, how dull Redcliffe must have been then.
Who would you support here?
Which power should the Inquisition throw its weight behind?
Celine has held the throne successfully for years. I see no profit in ousting her. Gaspard has run military campaigns, but never a kingdom. His transition would be, let us say, chaotic.
Right. Who would you support here? Is that the question we asked?
Which power should the Inquisition throw its weight behind?
Celine Gaspard has run
That is the
military campaigns, but
question.
never a
Sometimes they disappear and sometimes they
transition
don't.
would be
Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself, Lady Yvette. This is the first time I've encountered any of Josephine's family.
She would forget to mention the artists. I've been studying painting under Antiva's royal tutors. You should be proud, Josie. I'm going to be exhibiting my work next season in the city's biggest salon.
Have you actually sat down and finished the painting yet?
I must wait for my inspiration.
And I must wait for your tutor's pains.
Any tales about Josephine?
This may be my only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh yes, as she told you about when she was 10 and...
Yvette, stop.
Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
No.
She once told the Duke of...
Absolutely not.
She still plays with her doll collection when no one's looking.
Yvette, that's absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
Imagine if these things came up as conversation options later when talking to her. How's the evening?
Enjoying the ball?
I see many of...
The dancing is so dull, your worship. But the Empress's gallery is magnificent.
Yvette.
Sorry, Josie.
Please continue, Josephine.
Go on, Josephine.
Half Royal must be empty. So many of the Empire's finest are in attendance. They've noticed the Empress paying you special attention, but they don't quite know how to take advantage of it yet. This uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid.
Alright. Goodbye then.
I'll see you later.
Another time.
Another time indeed. Is there anyone else to talk to here? No? Of course, there's lots from the other side.
Not since his regiment joined the fighting.
Okay. Is that Liliana here? No.
I don't like that Grand Duke. Nobody should own as many hunting dogs as he.
Laurent was the love of my life.
Hello, council person.
We can speak later, Inquisitor.
Why would you have an option to talk to you but not be able to talk to you?
Can I get you a drink, Commander Cullen?
No, thank you.
Oh, Cullen.
Inquisitor,
Hey.
did you need something? The sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
Yeah. Any advice?
You have any advice?
Orlesian social events don't fall within my area of expertise. There are are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
Who would you support?
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
Gaspard's claim to the throne is fair. Orlais needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand. A military-minded leader seems the best option.
Okay, so that's one for thingy and one for other. Anything to report?
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Nothing that stands out. I doubt there's a single person here without ulterior motives.
Okay. You have admirers coloured.
You've attracted a following. Who are all these people?
I don't know, but they won't leave me alone.
Are you not enjoying the party, Cullen?
I take it you're not enjoying yourself.
At this point, the headache I'm developing is preferable to the company.
Oh. Right, carry on.
We'll talk later.
I await your signal.
Aha.
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
Of course you suddenly wouldn't be able to jump over these. So why would you be able to?
Is that him?
Yep.
Where has that servant gone? Elves.
Yeah. Hey friends, bye friends. Suppose we should probably talk to Liliana now, huh?
I've an idea, Josephine. You should invite all the family to Skyhold for the summer.
You'd be bored the second you stepped past the gates. Skyhold is a fortified castle. Holiday resort.
Don't you miss us?
Of course I do. There's just so much work undone.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will join us.
Sounds like other people want Celine. The most unusual part of Elysian Theatre, appropriately enough, revolves around our southern neighbours' love of masks. Every actor wears a mask, and every mask follows a hierarchy of shape and colours that indicates the audience the character's importance. Half-face green masks indicate a leader male role, for example, while half-face purple masks are for primarily female characters. Full white masks are reserved for roles of no clear gender, such as spirits, except for demons, whose masks must always be black and red. Further complicating matter for those new to Elysian Theatre, an actor's race or sex has no bearing on the part they can play. If a director believes they can sell the part, men can play daugers, women can play dukes, and even an elf can play a king. Once donned, the mask is understood to be absolutely them. None of the actors I spoke to could explain to me the history behind the tradition, but bristled when I suggested other nations find it strange. There is a strong bond of trust between Elysian Theatre troops and their viewers. Indeed, I have rarely attended such attentive audiences than in Valroyo. It is my guess that Elysian, surrounded as they are by mass in their daily lives, both require and fully respect a place where the objects boldly display their wearers' intentions for a change. An appendix at the back of this volume lists the appearance and meanings of Orlais's theatrical masks. These conventions are vital to understanding the history of its finest theatre, a journey I hope you will find as rewarding as I have. Okay. In we go then.
Good. I was hoping it would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
There's an apostate at court?
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
Huh, alright. That's worth investigating.
That sounds exactly like the person we're looking for.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Explore the Grand Library for information on the Empress's ocular advisor. Okay. Isn't that the room we... Oh, no? Okay, so we're back out here. Trophy room. Okay. Read plaque. Emperor reveal. Plaque. Carved by Letrone for Empress Yvette. Okay. Whispering Elf. Hey.
Leave us.
I'm sorry.
The last two people we sent to...
Oh, Solas, hey.
I do adore the heady blend of power, intrigue, danger, and sex that permeates these events.
This comfortable for you, Solas?
You seem more comfortable with a Grand Orlesian ball than I'd have expected.
I have seen countless such displays in my journeys in the Fae. The powerful have always been the same. Only the costumes change.
Mm-hmm. Do you see anything?
Have you seen anything useful?
No, sadly. I do not have the look of one of the elven servants, or I might well be invisible. I wonder how masked men live their lives without ever seeing that servants have an entire society of their own. If you want to find something useful, I would pay attention to what the servants do.
Are you being treated well?
Have you encountered any trouble with the nobles?
The Orlesians do not quite know what to make of me. I have kept to myself, for fear of giving them some purchase to cling to. The food and drink are excellent, however, and the servants have been happy to refill my glass.
Alright, goodbye.
I'll be back.
And well.
Thanks, Solas.
Interesting.
Does anyone really think the war will end tonight?
Good to know.
3 out of 30 scandalous secrets.
Gaspard is wasting his time.
My lord! My lord Inquisitor!
Hi.
May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
How do I know that's true?
How can I be certain this message is from the Empress?
We three wear the masks of House Valmont.
They signify that we are public faces of the Empress.
They are also extremely fashionable.
Okay, I'm happy to hear from her.
I'm always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in his holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
That's kind of her.
It's a generous offer.
The Empress believes wholeheartedly that the Inquisition is our best hope for peace in these difficult times.
She looks forward to cementing a formal alliance.
As soon as Gaspard is out of the way.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
Listen closely. coins tossed. Oh. Replay. Lady of Regrets. For the wisest lady in all the land, the cry is called. Come on, come one and all to hear. Words like jewels, bright with meaning and grand purpose. When all had come and gathered near, the lady spoke. Beyond us is a field empty of rightness and wrong. There you may find me, my soul unarmoured and my shield shrouded by my tears for those who yet say, no regrets, let sorrow water that what's dear. Wisdom cannot grow in the barren sand. Climb. Not yet. Statue.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
This is a private conversation.
Ugh, of course it is. Can we listen in from somewhere?
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one...
Really? Fine.
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
Wait, the circle's still there. Does that mean there's more to listen to? Let's try again. Guess not. Oh, hi.
Impératrice, c'est ton règne que nous honorons par cette chanson d'entour la lys. Nous glorifions ton nom. Impératrice, qu'importe les saisons, nous te défendrons et nos cicatrices grâce à toi.
Where has that servant gone? Elves, always shirking their duties.
Rude. Huh.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm. I've probably already missed conversations, haven't I? I love the music in this game.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight.
I know I can climb up there, but that seems like a very not right thing to do right now. Let me go around and have more conversations first.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds now.
Should have considered that before.
Waste of time. Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
A tent. King Dracon turns his crown in his hands. Enter his trusted cousin, Captain Ashen. Captain Ashen, hail your majesty. The armies wait on you. King Dracon, what of the enemy? Captain Ashen. The blighted ones mass on the hill in larger numbers than we've ever seen. We are outmatched on the field. Majesty's armed us with faith. Our allies are weak from Cumberland. We are aided by the Maker's word. I do not doubt. Yet your brow is vexed. Pride killed our prophet. Her sacred word are all we've got left. If victory spurns us, who will carry them forward? Who will bear the chant of light? Cousin, the army waits. Make her for a soul fit to lead them. It's little wonder King Dracon's life is one of the most popular tales in Orlais. After founding both Orlais and the Chantry, the charismatic young noble battled the second blight for the rest of his reign. Freyet's plays are notable for being the first to portray Orlais' founder as the man beset by doubts. Azorwheel insisted of an idealized cipher. A few grand clerics attempted to ban the play, saying it criticized the current stage of the Chantry, but the Sword of Dracon proved too popular among the masses and the nobility and remained a staple of Orlesian theatre to this day. Duke Germain.
Well, well, the Inquisitor.
Hi.
Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. How curious.
Okay, Gaspard's your nephew?
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspard. Never listened, never did what he was told. He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his life, if not fight for his destiny?
Have you seen anything?
Have you noticed anything strange this evening?
My niece Florian hasn't spoken to me all evening. That's not like her.
Okay. Tell me about the war.
What can you tell me about the Civil War?
If you are hoping for insight, you've come to the wrong man. It's war.
Really?
It is brutal, and terrible, and sometimes necessary. There's nothing more to say.
Okay. Have a good evening.
Another time, my lord.
It's the same one I just did, isn't it?
Good to know.
Oh, good to know this time. Wait, so they can reappear in the same place, really? Okay. So that one must be upstairs. Unless there's a way through here.
Inquisitor Llewellyn, don't head into the servants' wing if you value your neck. Not one elf's gone in there tonight and come out again.
Our man was supposed to make a pickup in the garden hours ago. Bastard's likely dead by now.
Okay, I'm gonna quick save there. Oh,
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's vitriol.
how did you cross Gaspard?
I can't imagine Gaspard being vitriolic. What's the matter?
The Grand Duke bears a grudge against the council for refusing him the crown. He's threatened death if they refuse him again, collectively and individually, along with their vassals.
Oh. What? Use lost court approval, which is usually the result of being too direct or blunt in your actions. If the court approval falls too low, you'll be evicted
What
from the board.
backwater did you come from? Everyone knows that.
How did I just lose 15? I had 40 just now.
Did you hear what Gaspard said to Duke Germain? His own uncle.
Germain bore his nephew's spite better than the rest of the council. Did you see that panic?
Hey, God.
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom. Did I see Duke Cyril de Montfort?
I was merely being polite. Unlike some people.
Don't give me that. I've seen the way he looks at you. I am not talking to you until we get home.
Fine by me.
So that must be upstairs. Hang on. They must be the next room. Okay.
Inquisitor Lavellon, is there something I can do for you? I am Lady Marcelette, court historian to Her Imperial Majesty.
What are your duties?
What exactly does a court historian do?
I am responsible for the historical records of the court. I maintain our library and record all official proceedings.
Are you recording the ball?
Are you here to chronicle the events of the evening for posterity?
Oh yes, this is a momentous occasion. The first meeting between the Grand Duke and Her Majesty since the war began. Even if, Maker forbid, the talks should fail, it is an important moment in the history of the Empire.
Enjoy the party, then.
Good evening, Lady Marcelette.
Another time, perhaps.
Can't believe I lost 15 to that. Hey, Iron Bull.
You got anything that needs killing? Because the nobles keep messing with me and they think I don't know they're doing it. This keeps up, I'm gonna wear somebody's skull as my fancy little mask.
No, you're not. Give me a Ben Hasrath read.
Look at this with the eyes of a Ben Hasrath and tell me what you see.
It's a mess. Everyone's trying so hard to hide that they're walking around in plumage. Makes it tough to spot the dangerous lies, as opposed to the normal stuff. Oh, but that couple over there with the silver masks, the woman's doing one of the nobles, and the guy's doing two different servants.
Do you like the masks?
What do you think of the masks the nobles are wearing?
They're no good as disguises, and they don't cover the mouth or hide body language, so they're not much help for lying. As fashion goes, I don't know. I've seen dumber.
See anything interesting?
Anything catching your eye?
They've got these candied nuts with some kind of spice on them. It's sweet until you swallow, and then, bam! Hot. Also, Orlais has some fine-looking redheads. I go more for the servants personally. Less makeup. Nothing on the assassins, though.
Alright, goodbye.
Talk to you later, Bull.
I'll just stay here and eat.
Alright. Back out I go, we'll go upstairs. I don't know how people aren't going to notice me climbing this, but okay. I feel like this should get noticed, really. Whatever, I guess. Core approval. Exploring the off-limit spaces of the palace can yield rewards, but take care not to have gone too long. When you're absent from the party, people notice and your core approval will drop. Statues, okay.
I need to get back before I'm missed.
No. I was eavesdropping. My approval's dropping already. Nothing of interest? Will my approval go back to normal once? Also, I don't want to lose on my approval. Lady M, I need you at my side tonight. The unpleasantness in the royal wing has convinced me there is no safety within the palace. I do not expect my cousin to employ magic, but I would hardly be surprised if he provoked another infestation. Since my court enchanter is not here to assist me, I must rely entirely upon you. There is no one else I can trust. Hey Inquisitor, how's it going? Good to see you here. Welcome back. The arrow of time flies in only one direction. Its path light our way forward. Better go back. Hello? Let me down. Ugh. Okay. Glad that I remember you. I won't forget. So it only goes back up by one. Okay.
Are all the Delancey's here?
Maker, I hope not.
Ooh. You can eavesdrop. I haven't found the agent yet, but I have been doing some eavesdropping.
This is a private conversation.
I favor leashing Templars
Did I
too.
hear correctly? If you're interested in bringing the Templars to heel, you may have found an ally.
If that's true, I would welcome an alliance with the Inquisition. I will get in touch with your Lady Nightingale. I have assets that might benefit your cause.
Gentlemen.
Nice.
We will be in touch, Inquisitor.
Okay. Spooked, I'm bored. Is that upstairs or is that down here? Oh. I've already spoken to you.
Good evening, Inquisitor.
You didn't like me. I lost 15 court approval to him.
Germain bore his nephew's spite better than the rest of the council. Did you see that panicked attaché roaming about?
If you acquire agents in the main areas, that will exchange fist bump, and this area you play detective. I already spoke to you,
This door is
wasn't I?
sealed for the evening.
Yeah.
Please move along.
Wait,
Get these pastries.
I just realised my court approval's dropping in there as well. I didn't realise it was in there. Yeah, I know. I didn't even realise it was dropping in there. I think I've already spoken to you over
Have you
there.
noticed anything strange this evening?
Yeah, I
My
have.
niece Florian hasn't spoken to me all evening. That's not like her.
Bye-bye.
Another time, my lord.
Eavesdrop on a conversation between servants.
Does anyone really
Wasn't that the one that appeared here? No?
The Empress
Look for conspicuous elven servants. Wait, so here. Oh, really?
So, that wasn't Rusty's herald?
He must have other endowments to make up for being such a dullard.
Okay. I don't even know how to get to Whispering Elf.
Interesting.
Where is Leliana? Okay, find shower here. Oh, back to 25. Huh.
I still remember the day they came to tell me that my second husband...
Look at Lady Cambian's slippers, trimmed with pearls and emeralds, and those buckles. Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom. What a disaster.
Shoes, that's your concern.
There's a Tevinter assassin on the loose, and you're concerned about buckles on shoes.
Everyone needs a hobby. Besides, you can learn a great deal about a person from their clothing. Gold and jewels on a dancing slipper. A slipper is easily lost and finds itself in the dust and dirt. She is unconcerned with the possibility of losing the shoe or soiling it. A vulgar display of wealth. But Lady Cambian's family has recently lost most of its holdings. They have their title, but little else. So, how did Cambian acquire such a grand shoe, What has she done?
That's enough about the
Who
shoe.
has she bedded? These are all useful questions, no?
Sure thing. You seem different here, Liliana.
You're different here than in Skyhold. More approachable, perhaps?
This is Halam Shiral, Inquisitor. This is the Imperial Court. This is the beating heart of the Great Game. Of course, everyone is wearing a mask. I learned this very young. I was still a girl when I attended my first ball. All this, the smiles, the small talk, it is a dance. And like any dance, it can be learned. For some of us, it has become so familiar that the steps may be performed in our sleep.
Who do you think we should support?
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
What we need most of all is a stable Olay. Either Celine or Gaspard can give us that.
I have some information for
I
you.
found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Very interesting. It may not help our investigation, but we can put it to use. A little more dirt like this, and we might have some leverage in the court. If you find more, let me know.
Okay.
Have you seen anything interesting?
Oh yes. Halam Shiral is lousy with scandals and scheming. But no sign of a Tevinter infiltrator, I'm afraid.
Okay. We'll speak later then.
I should go. Be on your guard.
I always am.
Ooh, 41 now. Nice.
My third husband, Pierre, lost his
No,
life to Rosalia. I swore off marriage forever.
It's my first playthrough, so I do want to try and experience it as I play
Another
first.
time, perhaps?
But any useful non-spoiler things are okay.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
Maximilian swept
So hang on.
scandal. A fourth marriage to a man almost...
So I need to go background there. I need to go through the door. And try and get around here.
My age. My dear Maximilian.
I heard the Inquisition was here.
You're too gullible.
Let's see if there's any more information here actually. Did I meet Morrigan? No.
It's been too long
Is she
since
here,
I've
is
had
she?
any word from Valois.
Inquisitor? Where has that servant gone? Elves, always shirking their duties.
I didn't realise she's here.
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
I mean, obviously I met her in,
Are you married?
obviously I met Morrigan in
Married to my work. Still single, then?
Origins, but I haven't seen her in this game.
Oh, sweet Gerard. My big problem.
Okay, back through the door we go then. Downstairs we go, I guess. Oh wait, this is just the front door, isn't it? Yeah. Can we go through these doors yet? No. We've got two things glowing at the moment. More information about precious ages may be found in the guest wing of the Winter Palace. I've already been up there. Oh.
Good to know.
Indeed. 9 out of 30. Okay. Oh yeah, Royal Wing Key.
Is there any progress on the Helmi expedition to Amgor?
Watch from the other side, of course. So, I want to go through that door. Locked. I haven't been down here yet, have I? Commissioned by Empress Celine in honor of the Grey Warden actions at the Battle of Denerim, which ended the Fifth Blight.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuette.
Search the rooms in the upper guest wing. Okay. Fifth Blight was orange. Yeah, I got that. Thank you. Hi, friends. Okay. Let's try going back up then, I guess.
Does anyone have a report on the casualties in the deaths?
it say what this door's for? Guest wing. Is this the guest wing here? So I need more things to get in that door, don't I? This ain't gonna be another useful eavesdrop, is it? Didn't hear anything, so I'm guessing not. I'm jumping down the fray. Lose more.
Is it true the Inquisitor wanted it out of the faith I entrusted?
Well, it says that there was a thing. Oh, maybe it's downstairs. It said there was a thing up in the guest wing, which I thought was up here. Oh, okay. Celine, we can discuss this like adults, can't we? We both know the weapon at Briala's disposal could not only turn the tide of our war, but every war. The Empire must control it. I do not believe you disagree. She is now a greater threat to Orlais than anything else. If you and I work together, we can wrest control away from her. Do not deceive yourself that she will be open to negotiation or diplomacy. You know her better than anyone. You know that's impossible. Gaspard. There are less statues than doors. Oh, okay. Okay. I need to try and get this information. Just have a quick look around here again.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds now.
He should have considered that before threatening to burn them all in their homes.
Mm-hmm. Hi.
The band is still waiting for their refreshments.
Did you hear what Gaspard said to Duke Germain? His own uncle.
Germain bore his nephew's spite better than the rest of the council. Did you see that panicked attaché roaming about?
It's in downstairs. But is it though? Showing on the level I'm on in the room I'm in.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many. I can't carry them all.
Click the servants. You mean these guys? Outside the room. Wait. I think I already did try them. I think they just told me to go away or something. I thought I had anyway. Winter Palace. Oh, so these are actually, no. Be found in the guest wing of the Winter Palace. But the guest wing is downstairs, like you said. Yeah, that's odd. Okay. It's weird that it would show there, but actually be downstairs.
I don't like that grandeur. Nobody should own as many hunting
Two means you got to eavesdrop.
If I have to clean up another puzzle.
Yeah, I know.
I heard the Inquisition was here.
You're too gullible.
Hi. Yeah, so I definitely can't speak to them, look. I think I'll have to go downstairs.
I am not talking to you until we get home.
I go through here? No. Okay. Near the stairs. I don't know why I keep doing that. Hi. Hi.
Does anyone really think the war will end?
So the stairs out here, you mean? Oh,
Leave us.
okay. Is there somewhere I can stand to... Oh, I already listened to them from here, didn't I? That's where I got told about the thing to find. Now eavesdrop, you guess. On these ones again. Can I go in there? Don't think I can I?
Does anyone really think the war will end tonight?
You were acquainted with my darling Hervé, weren't you? I still cannot believe he was allergic to bees. We should never.
So many crimes of fashion.
Such drop flowers.
Okay. I have some more information.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
We can use this.
Good. Was that a whole 2 extra court approval there?
I don't like that grandeur. Nobody should own as many hunting dogs as he does.
If I have to clean up another puzzle.
Where has that servant gone? Elves, always shirking their duties.
Inquisitor?
Get these pastries out to the diplomats. Are all the delays here?
Baker, I hope not.
Does anyone have a report on the casualties?
You must dance with me, Commander. You cannot stand about all evening.
I'm afraid not. Thank you.
And my 8th husband, Nazaire, tragically
Eighth
crushed
husband.
by a cartload of fine hamburger.
anyone want to talk, give me information, you know, things like that? No? There's a door over here, right? Can I get through that door? Have I tested this door? There's a ribbon in front of it, isn't there? Yeah. Hall of Heroes again. Spoken Solas and all
The
that already.
Dowager is upset about the soup.
Not the soup.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many. I can't carry them all.
Nothing he does could win
Emperor
over the council of
Juice.
Should have considered that before threatening to burn them all in their homes.
Uh-huh.
I heard the Inquisition was here.
You're too gullible.
Yeah, I've heard that too. Is there somewhere I can stand to eavesdrop on them? I've already spoken to you.
Did you hear what Gaspard said to Duke Germain? His own uncle.
Germain bore his nephew's spite better than the rest of the council. Did you see that panicked attaché roaming about?
I am not talking to you until we get home.
Fine by me.
Mm-hmm. So much confusion over this. Can I think I've been down there, haven't I? What's that? That one. You have to go to the guest wing. Okay, how do I get there? I have to get... If I go there, where's that going to take me? Is that going to make me leave? The servants' quarters, okay, so that doesn't help us. Ballroom, vestibule. Upper level. I think I've been there as well. Can't get through the doors there.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does.
Right, guest garden.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valoyaux.
Open the locked door in the lower garden. Right, so I need more step
Interesting.
keys. Already eavesdropped on this one. definitely nothing in here, is there? Wait. Investigations clues. The grandchild of Emperor Jusio Valmont and Duchess Catherine of Habsburg. Oh, Baroness Campana. Def Montfort. Okay. Formation shield. I won't be able to pick it up. Thought not. Not that I want a shield anyway. My core approval's going down. We'll be quick. 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 Take scandalous bribe. Ooh. Oh. Ah, that's the locked door. Okay. Ouch. Ah, so that's brought me back in here. Okay. So. Still can't get in here. How did I get... Oh, I went upstairs, didn't I? Okay. I'm gonna go through there one more time.
I heard the Inquisition was here.
No, it's all lies. The Inquisition is not here.
Does anyone have a report on the casualties?
Right, so I went through that door. Both the same. Oh, there's another thing here as well. Yeah. Okay. Secret Merchant Treaties. Wait. I can't even take the grips anymore. Okay. I thought I could hear something. I could get through what? To main level. To main level. Wait, how do I get in there? This side. To main level. Okay.
How long can Orzammar hold
Did
out?
you... By the way, did you get Celine's message with 3 other... and Mingdons? I don't know, did I? I'm so forgetful with these games. Right, so I'm gonna go... Those are the doors I couldn't get through before. That wouldn't have changed. Go to the quest marker. through the right way this time. No, it's back there,
Lady
isn't it?
Fifi and Lady Babette de Lancey, daughters of the Comte de Lancey.
Actually.
I'm still in mourning for my beloved Etienne.
While I'm here, I might as well.
So many crimes of fashion.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
We can use this.
Good.
Pardon me a moment.
Right, so I need to go through here, yeah? Through here? Yep, I am. Just wanted to get Liliana's stuff. Okay.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many. I can't carry them all.
Germain bore his nephew's spite better than the rest of the council. Did you see that panicked attaché roaming about?
See, I did wait a little bit earlier. Go outside in the balcony. Oh. Ah.
Well, well. What's this?
Clara, kitchen staff, entered servant's wing by main stair. 1:30. Vernon, undergardener, entered servant's wing from hall. 2:45. Sophie, chambermaid, entered servant's wing from hall. 3:22. Marius, footman, entered servant's wing by main stair. 3:45. Briala, we need immediate support down there. Something's gone wrong. So, entered servant's wing, servant's wing, servant's wing, servant's wing. Okay. So will that have triggered something down there now? Am I going to need the key? That's the question.
That's the bell. I should get back to the ballroom.
Okay. Do a quick save on that as well. In fact, I'm going to do a full save. Wait for the second bell. Wait here for a second bell, do you mean? Or wait for the second bell before entering the thingy room?
That will be the second bell. Fashionably late now.
Well, well.
That gave me approval.
What have we here?
Okay.
The leader of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith. Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself. What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
I'm here on urgent business.
I'm here on
Milady.
important business concerning the entire Empire.
As am I, it seems. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor
time no
to
see.
Empress Celine on matters of the arcane. You have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace. Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
Uh-huh. I hope so.
I hope so. I could use another ally here.
A sentiment I share, considering recent events.
Recent events?
Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
Mm-hmm. Is the Empress safe now?
You left Celine alone. Is that wise?
I must return to her anon, but she is safe enough. For the moment. 'Twould be a great fool who strikes at her in public in front of all her court and the Imperial Guard.
Uh-huh. Why'd you protect her?
What's your interest in protecting Empress Celine? Are you her bodyguard?
Do I seem a bodyguard to you? If anything were to happen to Celine, eyes would turn first to her occult advisor, even if they knew otherwise. There are sharks in the water, and I will not fall prey to them. Not now, not ever.
Why did you kill him?
Why did you kill the agent? He might have had useful information.
I would not have slain the man on sight had he not attacked me first. Why? Undoubtedly, I caught him in an illicit act. I did not know from whence he came until after the battle, and regret only that I could not capture him alive. What intentions the Imperium has here, I suspect you know far better than I.
Oh, I know what door it opens.
Briala's people are whispering about disappearances in the servants' quarters. This key may lead there.
The ambassador does have eyes and ears everywhere, does she not? Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned with Tevinter. What comes next will be most exciting.
Morrigan, yeah. Yeah, thank you for your help. Very much appreciated. That was... It's weird that it didn't actually have the journal entries for that, but like it normally does with most of the stuff. But yeah, thank you for your help. Very much appreciated. Right, servant quarters. Actually, I'm going to save that again now. 41 hours in now. Nice. Knock knock, hello?
Worth checking out.
Acquired formal attire. Open the inventory menu to equip weapons and armor. Can I do that here? Oh, so we've got the team here now. Okay.
Must be the elves Briala's people are looking for.
Huh. Okay, so we can put our weapons back on. Ooh. Shame I'm not level 21 to use that. Yes. Oh, I've got to do it with everyone, haven't I? Formal attire. Okay. Legion mask. Rogue, level 16, okay. A couple more levels and we'll be good for that. Got all that on already, good. Gotta get everyone else changed as well, can't they change themselves? Right, you can have... Oh, you want your bow back. Bianca, there you go. Shari trained only. Legion mask. There you go, have an Legion mask. And you can have that. There you go. Solas. Solas. Staff of Flares. I wanted that one. Armor, you can have a Hat of Inquisitor. There you go. Oh, you had the which one did I make you wear before? That one. Yeah. No, you can keep this one on, Solas. I don't know why I keep exiting out. I don't want to do that. Iron Bull. You look so silly. Now, what did I give you before? You can have that one. And then for armor, we're gonna probably struggle. Sure, have that. Do we have a hat for you, actually? Yes, okay. We're good to go, I think. I'm gonna save after that. Okay. Time to do some fighting, friends, I think.
We should search the area.
Agreed. I don't want to go down there yet. Presumably, yeah. We'll go down there last. Wait. My court approval just drop? Is it gonna drop all the time that I'm in here? Since I took that box up with the Grand Department, 9 people have subtly tried asking me where the vault is, including a couple of Chevaliers. The 5th Undergardener and one of the Grand Duchess footmen. I'm not mad enough to tell. Where I went in. Okay. We searched around here already. I suppose it didn't. I'm guessing there wasn't stuff. Okay.
This was no servant. What was he doing here?
Does this guy seem out of place to anyone else?
That would appear to be Grand Duke Gaspard's insignia on the dagger. How curious.
Time to have a word with the Duke. Venatori agents! That must be the Venatori leader. Venatori were watching this approach. They're organized.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. I'm assuming I'm gonna end up going this way next, maybe? No, maybe not. I'll have search around here. Yeah, that court prover is definitely still going down. Move. Yeah, hi. Oh, I should have done the thing. I know you told me before to make sure I take... Yeah, alright. I'll remember next time. Let's actually go in here this time. Really? Hi. Dark Samurai. Polish Scout Charm. The Grand Apartments. This wing once served as a home away from home for members of House Valmont's four cadet branches. It has fallen into disuse since Emperor Florian's reign. The late Emperor would not allow relatives more distant than his siblings into the Winter Palace. For years, the entirety of the Grand Apartments was closed off. Okie dokie. Ah, more friends of ours. Sweet.
Fancy meeting you here. Inquisitor Llewellyn. Slumming in the servants' quarters with the rest of your people, for once. We haven't been properly introduced, have we? I'm Ambassador Briala.
Hi.
I'm glad to meet you finally, Ambassador.
Your reputation for getting results is well deserved. You cleaned this place out. Will take a month to get all the Tevinter blood off the marble. I came down to save or avenge my missing people. But you've beaten me to it. So, the Council of Errol's emissary in the courtyard. That's not your work, is it?
What if it was?
If I did kill him, what would you do?
Well, I wouldn't believe you for one.
Uh-huh.
You may have arrived with the Grand Duke, but you don't seem to be doing his dirty work. I knew he was smuggling his chevaliers. But killing a council emissary? Bringing Tevinter assassins into the palace? Those are desperate acts. Gaspard must be planning to strike tonight.
Uh-huh. Well, you need to warn Celine.
The Empress needs to know what's going on.
You can try to warn her. She won't believe anything from me. I misjudged you, Inquisitor. You might just be an ally worth having. What could you do with an army of elven spies at your disposal? You should think about it.
Nice. I might just do that.
I would consider such an alliance.
We can help each other, Inquisitor. We are both outsiders here, after all. I know which way the wind is blowing. I'd bet coin that you'll be part of the peace talks before the night is over. And if you happen to lean a little bit our way, it could prove advantageous to us both. Just a thought.
Indeed.
Every single major player has tried to bribe you tonight. In Orlais, that means you've officially arrived.
Uh-huh. To main level. To main level. Well, I'm just leaving now, am I? Okay. Okay. Castilla paces on the battlement over the lake. The sky is dark. She holds a cup of poison. Camalia is there, face veiled. The dawn is late. It will not come again. It must hide beneath the clouds. It will not come again. The queen thinks you're dead. Her back to the audience faces Callista, and removes her veil. Moans in fear, she drops her cup. From the setting of the light of Lumiere, Barlet. How do I get out of here? I need to go back up this way, don't I? Yeah, okay. glad they reduced the amount of approval you lose while you're out here. That's definitely reduced from the norm. I'm guessing it doesn't actually matter in the end, as long as you've done the right thing. Wait. There's a thing here somewhere. Oh, another statue. Oh. The coin. I went too far this way, apparently. Okay. Ouch. Did I come down from there?
We are in your debt, Inquisitor. We'll
Yes.
hold the area.
Okay. Wait.
Thank you, Inquisitor.
No problem.
Thank you, Inquisitor.
No problem. Okay. Should I wait for another bell again?
Did you see that knife-eared servant girl in the kitchen? The ginger.
Keep talking. I am starting to believe I was there.
I need to get one of those.
Don't we all?
Do I need to wait for bells again? Should I wait for bells again? I'm not sure if that's a thing.
That would be the second bell. Fashionably late now.
Nice.
Inquisitor Lavalin. We met briefly. I am Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon. Welcome to my party.
May I help you?
Is there something I can do for you, Your Grace?
Indeed you can. I believe tonight you and I are both concerned by the actions of a certain person. Come, dance with me. Spies will not hear us on the dance floor.
Okay.
Very well. Shall we dance, Your Grace?
I'd be delighted.
So that gives us
Have
75?
the Dalish gained a sudden passion for politics? What do you know about our civil war?
Well, Ole's war is Status's war.
I assure you, the effects of this war reach far beyond the borders of the Orlesian Empire.
Perhaps it does. I should not be surprised to find the Empire is the center of everyone's world.
It took great effort to arrange tonight's negotiations. Yet one party would use this occasion for blackest treason. The security of the Empire is at stake. Neither one of us wishes to see it fall.
I can agree with that.
I think I can agree with that, yes.
Then you have lifted a terrible burden from my heart, Inquisitor. The world is filled with doubt and
Wait, what?
uncertainty. Fear rules more hearts than any empire. I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother Gaspard, and have been everywhere in the palace. You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
Right, well, I am here to help.
There's no need for concern. I've come here to help Orle.
Helping Orle has a variety of meanings depending on whom you ask. Kindness
true.
to some is cruelty to others. You cannot be a savior to them all. To some, you must be a monster. Do you even yet know who is friend and who is foe? Who in the court can be trusted?
Mm-hmm. No. I trust the Inquisition.
I trust the Inquisition, Your Grace. Every man for himself in the Imperial Court, after all.
It's gonna screw me over as well. Ooh, okay.
In the Winter Palace, everyone is alone. It cannot have escaped your notice that certain parties are engaged in dangerous machinations tonight.
Uh-huh. I have noticed that.
I have seen a few signs to that effect.
You have little time. The attack will come soon. You must stop Gaspard before he strikes. In the Royal Wing Garden, you will find the captain of my brother's mercenaries. He knows all Gaspard's secrets. I'm sure you can persuade him to be forthcoming.
We'll see what the night has in store, won't we?
You'll be the talk of the court for months. We should take you dancing more often.
That's a nice change.
It's a relief to do something other than fight demons and horrors.
You still face demons and horrors. These ones are simply better dressed.
Were you dancing with Duchess Florian?
More importantly, what happened in the servants' quarters? I heard there was fighting.
I hope you have good news. It appears the peace talks are crumbling.
I mean, both of them are true. I found Venatori agents.
Morrigan helped me get into the servants' quarters where I found a group of Venatori and Gaspard's dagger.
The man would truly do anything to become Emperor.
Then, the attack on the Empress will happen tonight.
Warning Celine is pointless. She needs these talks to succeed, and to flee would admit defeat.
Then perhaps we should let her die.
Let them succeed. That is questioning, right? Let them succeed.
I thought we were here to stop the assassination.
Listen to me carefully, Inquisitor. What Corypheus wants is chaos. Even with Celine alive, that could still happen. To foil his plan, the Empire must remain strong. This evening, someone must emerge victorious.
And it doesn't need to be Celine. She's right.
Do you realize what you're suggesting, Leliana?
Sometimes the best path is not the easiest one.
What is the best path?
You're asking me to decide what's best for Orlais.
More than that, whoever controls the Imperial throne will affect all of Thedas.
You cannot stop Corypheus without a decision. You must support someone, or all is lost.
Then we should support Celine. She is the rightful ruler. Why would we say otherwise?
Because she led Orlais to this point. I say Gaspard, provided his sister is wrong about him.
I would suggest Briala. She could bring true peace, not only to the Empire, but also to its elves.
This is, however, your decision, Inquisitor, not ours.
Literally 3 different... Three different choices. I mean, Briala and the elves does sound pretty good, but that doesn't seem like the right decision because it's not... She's not rightful. Can we get more information?
I can't decide this. Not yet.
You must. Even inaction is a decision, Inquisitor.
You could speak to Celine in the ballroom, but she won't act. Not without proof.
If Gaspard is guilty, he'll admit nothing. If he's innocent, he knows nothing. We need the truth.
What did Duchess Floriane tell you?
She said Gaspard's mercenary captain is in the Royal Wing. That he knows about the assassination.
Which could be a trap.
Or a lead. Either way, you should search the private quarters in that wing for clues.
Then get me access. And in the meantime, get your soldiers into position.
At once. Be careful, Inquisitor.
Find material in the Royal Wing to blackmail Gaspard. So I have to go upstairs. How do I do that? To the upper level. So to the left here. So that's, oh yeah, that's the, oh, wait. To upper level though. Is there stairs over there as well? This definitely ain't it, is it? Wait. Something here. I hear it. Scandalous testimony. Okay, I thought not.
Fine by me.
It's just the door, isn't it? Okay.
I am not talking to you until we...
Fine by me.
Interesting.
Wait, yes.
I had no idea.
Same.
The reports from the Minrathous Ambassadorial.
Young maiden, come my lord, let us dance. No, no, I cannot. I'll beseech thee, do not leave me without a dance. I have imbibed too much. Please come dance, I must leave soon. It's too much. I bet you leave me with my circumspection. Woman pulls the mayor up from his seat, a loud sound stops her. Do I smell the cook's carriage stew from noon? It has rejoined us, alas, from a more southerly direction. Grand library. Wait.
You must admit, the work done in Cumberland is revolutionary.
I have yet to see the device.
The royal ring. The royal wing. Okay.
So, even Liliana thought this place was dangerous and you wanted to just walk in here.
We have to do the weapons armor again. Not like this gets annoying or anything. Okay, that one. Warden's helmet. Okay. Iron Bull. So. Wait. It's equipping everyone? Wait, everyone's been equipped with their stuff now. Okay.
This party is looking up.
Hello? Is anyone there? Somebody.
Stay back!
Wait, what?
Oh, thank you.
Are you hurt?
Are you all right?
I don't think I'm hurt. No one's supposed to be here. Briala said... Oh, I shouldn't have trusted her.
Okay. Briala sent you here?
Briala told you to come to this wing of the palace.
Not personally. The ambassador can't be seen talking to the servants. We get coded messages at certain locations, but the order came from her. She's been watching the Grand Duke all night. No surprise she wanted someone to search his sister's room.
Could anyone else have sent the orders?
Is there anyone else who knows the code and the drop location who could have written those orders?
I don't know. Any of us could do it, but... No. No one else would send me here. It had to be Briala.
Is this Florian's room?
So this room belongs to Grand Duchess Florian.
It used to. This had been her private room in Halam Shiral since she was a child. But this part of the palace was damaged, and the royal family moved to the guest wing.
What were you looking for?
What were you trying to find in Florian's old room?
The message didn't say. I should have known it was a setup.
How did you get in?
This wing is sealed. How did you get in here?
Easy. The door was unlocked. One of the others probably handled it.
Well, you were brave to come here. I'll give you that.
It takes great courage to come to the royal wing unarmed.
It's not courage to blindly follow Briala's orders into a trap. I knew her. Before. When she was Celine's pet. Now she wants to play Revolution, but I remember. She was sleeping with the Empress who purged our alienage.
Can you testify that?
Would you be willing to testify to that, if I asked?
Absolutely. If the Inquisition will protect me, I'll tell you everything I know about our ambassador.
Of course we will.
Go to the ballroom. Find Commander Cullen. He'll keep you safe.
Thank you. Make her protect you, Inquisitor.
Inquisitor. Inquisitor. Ooh. Are you right down there? I don't care. Inquisitor. Legion Mage Hat. What's your hat like, Solas? Sholash. What hat have you got? You could do with an upgrade. Let's chuck out some stuff. Formula tire. If I throw this formula tire out, will I get in trouble? Will it just get replaced? Better not. What weapons can I throw out? We don't need all these staffs, so bye-bye. 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 That one can go. That one can go. And that one can go. Sholas, you have a hat. Give me your. Let me give you your. Let me give you a hat to wear. There you go. Enjoy. Elf, dwarf, or human? Do you not actually need to be a mage to wear it? Interesting. Oh, enjoy. Is there something up here.
What happened here?
You painted Orlesian assholes!
Hey. Hi.
Inquisitor, what a pleasure. I wasn't
Enjoy.
certain you'd attend. You're such a challenge to read. I had no idea if you'd taken my bait.
Uh-huh. I knew you were involved.
I had a feeling you were mixed up in all this.
Such a pity. You could almost be Orlesian, if you were just a little quicker. It was kind of you to walk into my trap so willingly. I was so tired of your meddling. Corypheus insisted that the Empress die tonight, and I would hate to disappoint him.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What does Corypheus want?
Why kill the Empress? What does Corypheus want to achieve?
Celine's death is a stepping stone on the path to a better world. Corypheus will enter the Black City and claim the godhood waiting for him. We will cast down your useless maker and usher in a united world, guided by the hand of an attentive god.
Mm-hmm. Why help Corypheus?
You're Orlesian royalty. Why would you help Corypheus attack your empire?
You think so small, Inquisitor. Why settle for an empire when Corypheus will remake the entire world? I admit, I will relish the look on Gaspard's face when he realizes I've outplayed him. He always was a sore loser.
And what do you get out of this?
What exactly is in this for you?
The world, of course. I'll deliver the entire south of Thedas, and Corypheus will save me. When he has ascended to godhood, I will rule all Thedas in his name.
It's not too late to end this.
You don't have to go through with this, Florian. There's still time to turn back.
Oh, my dear Inquisitor, you are so naive. In their darkest dreams, no one imagines I would assassinate Celine myself. All I need is to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. A pity you'll miss the rest of the ball, Inquisitor. They'll be talking of it for years. Kill him and bring me his marked hand. It will make a fine gift for the master.
Let me.
Andraste's tits, what was all that? Were those demons? There aren't any more of those bastard demons coming, right?
You're safe now.
No more demons. It's safe.
Maker? I've never seen one that close before. I knew Gaspard was a bastard, but I didn't think he'd feed me to fucking horrors over a damn bill.
Gaspard did this to you.
Duke Gaspard lured you out here.
Well, his sister. But it had to come from him, didn't it? And all that garbage she was spewing doesn't mean anything. Gaspard had to be the mastermind.
You sound for Eldon.
Your accent sounds Ferelden. I thought you were one of Gaspard's mercenaries.
Born and raised in Denerim. Seems like I should have stayed there. The Duke wanted to move on the palace tonight, but he didn't have enough fancy chevaliers. So he hired me and my men. He had to offer us triple our usual pay to come to Orlais. Stinking punsy cheesemongers.
Come work for me.
Want a new job? One that pays better? The Inquisition can always use a good mercenary company.
You hiring? I'm game. Anything's better than this bullshit. You want me to talk to the Empress or the court or sing a blasted song in a chantry? I'll do it.
Alright. More bells any second, hopefully. Is that how this is going to work? Not going to get bells this time. That's a shame. Alright.
Where has that servant gone?
It's because, yeah, I know why. Makes sense. Hey.
Thank the Maker you're back. The Empress will begin her speech soon. What should we do?
No, we're definitely going to detain her.
Grand Duchess is the assassin. Don't let her anywhere near the Empress.
Duchess? At once, Inquisitor.
Let all gathered attend. Her Imperial Majesty will now address the court.
Lords and ladies, as a nation, we mourn our sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, friends and lovers claimed by war. The sky is torn open, our divine is dead, and many fear the end of all things comes upon us. Orlais must stand as a bastion, a bulwark behind which all Fidas may take shelter. So has it stood for 1,000 years. So shall it ever stand. This would not have been possible without the efforts of many. Dear cousin, please step forward.
Grand Duchess, stand down!
Now!
For Corypheus! Kill them all!
Cullen, protect the people! Yes, Inquisitor.
Great. Not great.
Beaten at every turn. You've taken the moment of my victory and left me in disgrace. And now you've chased a defenseless woman into the garden. Are you proud of yourself?
Well, yeah, I am actually. Surrender.
We have the palace. Surrender, Your Grace. You don't have to die today.
Surrender? Now? Oh, you poor deluded thing. The night is still young. All I need to recover is to kill you, Inquisitor.
Yeah, that ain't gonna
So good of you to attend my soirée.
Come on, then.
Come back, Florian! Find Florian! Hurry!
How am I supposed to get you?
Watch out!
Hello?
Find Florian! Leaving so soon, Your Grace? She's up on the wall. Where's the Duchess? Come out, Florian! Your party's finally picking up. Find Florian!
That wasn't helpful, Angle.
Where's the Duchess?
Damn. She had a death. It's okay, Varric. It's fine. Sure. That was because I did that.
The Duchess!
Alright then. Let's do another save here as well.
Your sister attempted regicide in front of the entire court, Gaspard.
You're the spy master. If anyone knew this atrocity was coming, it was you.
You don't deny your involvement.
I do deny it. I knew nothing of Florian's plans. But you knew it all and did nothing.
I don't know which is better. That you think I'm all-seeing, Or that you're trying so hard to play innocent and failing.
Enough! We will not bicker while Tevinter plots against our nation. For the safety of the Empire, I will have answers.
Reveal evidence of Gaspard's crimes to the Empress. Use the evidence gathered about Gaspard to support Briala. Nope.
Your captain tells me you spent all night sneaking mercenaries into the palace, Gaspard. You intended to attack.
And where did your troops come from, Inquisitor? If sneaking men into the palace is damning, then we are both damned.
Well, you threatened the Council.
It's a coincidence, then, that you spent weeks threatening the Council of Heralds.
A few idle threats hardly make me a traitor.
By all means, continue to protest your innocence, Gaspard. We find this performance endlessly fascinating.
He murdered a emissary.
He also murdered a Council of Heralds emissary. I found the body and his knife in the servants' quarters.
I have done no such thing.
He hired mercenaries.
And his mercenary captain will be happy to tell you all their plans for the coup tonight.
Thank you, Inquisitor. There can be no doubt of your treason, Gaspard.
No, it seems there cannot.
In light of overwhelming evidence, we have no choice but to declare you an enemy of the Empire. You are hereby sentenced to death.
Gaspard executed and implicated Briala as well. Well, you know, yeah.
Of course, Briala helped him betray Orlais.
Don't be absurd.
You murdered ambassadors.
Was it someone else who murdered the Imperial ambassadors in order to draw out the negotiations?
You killed negotiators?
Even if I did this, you can't touch me. Not without starting riots in every slum and alienage in Orlais.
The elves won't protect her once they know about her involvement with you during the purge of Halam Shiral.
Thank you, Inquisitor, for all your efforts tonight. I owe you my life, and Orlais owes you its future. You have done a service for the Empire never to be forgotten, my friend. This piece is your doing. You truly are the instrument of Andraste. Orlais will never forget your part in this, nor will I. Lords and ladies of the court, the civil war which has plagued us is at an end. The Orlesian Empire is whole again. Those who drove us into war for selfish gain have been dealt with as traitors. Gaspard de Chalon is guilty of treason. He is no longer our cousin and shall never again hold title or land in Orlais. We have lost enough. No more! Now, we can move forward to healing and restoration. In our hour of need, the Inquisition has faced these dangers beside us. It is the honor of Orlais to stand with Andraste's herald to end this crisis. And in ages to come, our children and grandchildren can say that we left them a brighter world. Will you address the court, my friend?
Peace should be our concern.
Ending the war was the first step. A final goal must be peace for all Thedas.
Well said, Inquisitor. We of the court must use our resources. Not every battle is won on the field, but that is tomorrow. Tonight, feast, my friends. Enjoy our victory. There will be many more to come.
The Orlesian nobility make drunken toasts to your victory, and yet you are not present to hear them. Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations, Inquisitor? 'Tis most fickle, after all your efforts on their behalf.
Good to see you, Morrigan.
Everyone suddenly wants to talk to me. You, at least, I'm glad to see.
Then I have happy news, as you shall be seeing a great deal more of me.
Oh.
By imperial decree, I have been named liaison to the Inquisition. Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid, including mine. Congratulations.
You want to join us?
I had no idea you were interested in joining the Inquisition.
The assignment has been given to me, regardless of my personal interest. Celine knows you face an opponent who wields great magical power, which is far more important than her own curiosity. You will require my knowledge if you are to defeat such magic. Regardless, Corypheus is a threat to Orlais and to myself. Thus, I am not opposed to the appointment.
What can you do, Morrigan?
What skills do you have that would benefit us?
I have knowledge which falls beyond the realm of most mages. I suspect this is also true of Corypheus, thus it behooves you to add to your arcane arsenal, yes? Mundane knowledge will not bring the rift in the sky to a close, after all.
Are you blood magic?
When you say knowledge beyond the realm of most mages, do you mean blood magic?
I know many obscure, forgotten, and forbidden arts. Some of it you might consider blood magic, yes? Should thought of that frighten you, allow me to offer reassurance. Knowledge alone does no harm. What I possess, I place at your disposal to make use of or ignore as you desire.
Well, welcome aboard then.
Welcome to the Inquisition, Morrigan.
A most gracious response. I shall meet you at Skyhold.
Is everything all right? You look troubled.
I'm fine.
Things went according to plan for once. I couldn't be happier.
Tonight was a triumph. You should be proud. Is there anything I can do? Can I get you anything? A drink, perhaps?
Would you like to go dance?
Would you care to dance with me, Lady Josephine?
I was hoping you'd ask,
Aw.
my lord.
Excuse me? Wicked eyes and wicked hearts. What's that one for? Make an impression on the Elysian court. Nice. Don't we get to actually see the dance? No.
The matter is urgent, Lady Josephine.
I am well aware of that, revered mother.
We will need them to return to Val Royeaux as soon as possible. There are ceremonies, ordinations. Maker's mercy.
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter as soon as possible.
My Lord Inquisitor. Please, may I have a word with you?
How can I help?
How may I assist you, revered mother?
With the political turmoil put to rest, our minds turn to a single question. The next divine. We cannot answer it without the left and right hands of Divine Justinia V.
I have already told you, revered mother. Lady Leliana and Seeker Cassandra cannot be spared from their duties.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just 2 souls.
Why do you need them?
Why do you need Liliana and Cassandra?
They were Her Holiness's most trusted advisors. They represent her legacy, her hopes for peace in Thedas. They could rally the Grand Clerics to follow as no candidate from the clergy has been able to.
What are you saying then?
I don't understand. What is it you're asking of them?
We need them to serve as candidates for the role of divine. Everyone with the political support to succeed Justinia perished alongside her. Those who remain are unable to gather the majority of votes from the conclave of Grand Clerics. They have been deadlocked for too long. Lady Liliana and Seeker Cassandra were Justinia's most trusted friends and advisors. Our late divine is still held in high esteem. To honor her, the Grand Clerics might support one of them as successor.
How long will they be gone?
How long does the Chantry need them?
Several months, at least. If one of them is crowned divine, she would not be returning to the Inquisition.
I'd have to let them decide.
Liliana and Cassandra would have to make that decision for themselves.
And they certainly will, at a later date. The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important business to attend to. You must excuse us, revered mother. Don't let them detract from your victory at Alam-Shiral. Now that the political situation has stabilized, we can devote more Inquisition resources to pursuing Corypheus. I would talk to Hawk. Soon.
Alright. Sweet. Ooh, 3,200 influence. Nice.
Now this is a hall worthy of the Inquisition.
Oh, we've got a thing to do. Oh, is that for... what's his name?
First, this wasn't my idea. It is an issue born of titles and heir apparency and... Alam-Shiral is having difficulty freeing trade routes formerly controlled by Duchess Florian. Had she been tried, her assets would be forfeit and considerable bureaucracy avoided. So they ask that we judge her.
Alright.
There is worth and weight in every judgment, no matter how unusual.
That was the time allotted for rebuttal. Her crimes negated any claim to... Forgive me, there is an odor.
Yeah, we're gonna ignore it.
Right, seal it up, send her back, and tell them not to waste my time. Maybe put a bow on it.
Of course. Again, my apologies.
That was pretty dumb. Weird. I want to go to my quarters. I want to talk to Josephine, actually. Josephine!
How bracing to be in the thick of the game again. The last time I was at Alam-Shiral was Countess Letienne's wedding. There were a dozen affairs, 5 secret alliances, and a duel between 2 chevaliers over the vintage of an Antivan port. But until the Duchess was unmasked, I've never seen the Winter Palace in shock.
I don't blame them.
You don't see the Empress of Orlais almost killed in cold blood every day.
Not so brazenly, no. The game's become increasingly insular in the past few years. Corypheus skillfully took advantage. It's disturbing so few people in the Orlesian court were aware of the Duchess's machinations.
Celine knew, though.
The Empress realized she was in danger.
She's always in danger. Those loyal to her should have practiced more vigilance. But let's not lose sight of victory. Your actions at the ball have secured us allies and favors alike.
Well, our dance was the highlight there.
My favorite moment of the evening is still our waltz in the garden.
Aww.
I could have danced with you for hours. We must do it again sometime. A situation requires your attention, Inquisitor.
Really?
Noble Chantry loyalists in the city of Jadar are spreading accusations that you're responsible for the Divine's death. They're unusually organized. I recommend we send people to Jadar to deal with the matter.
Uh-huh. Can they be reasoned with?
Will anyone even believe me if I claim I didn't kill the Divine?
Perhaps if they learn about your heroics. We should emphasize how you stopped the breach devouring the sky. Even in Jadar, it may win you a few admirers.
Okay. Why are the nobles interested?
What does the nobility gain by saying I murdered Justinia?
A scapegoat to begin with, but I wonder if the Grand Clerics are at work. Those immediately eligible to be divine died at the Conclave. The ones remaining were not as favored. They may look upon you as a rival for influence.
Okay, well, let's send diplomats then.
Let's send some ambassadors to convince Jada I'm not a monster in disguise.
Excellent. I believe there is much to be gained by winning them over. Yes?
Let's speak later.
Farewell. It's good to see you.
How are you always so polite?
How do you stay so civil with everyone, Josephine?
Bonds of circumstance among the nobility are fickle. Civility is the only constant everyone admires. And I do deplore rudeness in those who know better.
Uh-huh. Doesn't it get tiresome?
Does it even become a strain sometimes?
Well, it can be trying. There is no shortage of self-regard among the nobility. The game can be wearying, discouraging, and extremely baneful. But honestly, I'd miss meeting people. I've made the most fascinating friends.
Uh-huh. I've liked meeting all of you.
One good thing about becoming Inquisitor has been meeting so many different people.
I'm pleased. I imagine we appear a strange bunch to those outside our circle. Mages, Templars, Seekers, and an apostate elf are not often found working in harmony. Or at all.
Alright. Well, goodbye.
Let's speak later.
Goodbye.
Let's check out the war table again. Better do a save as well. Save. Save. A lot of people around. So we've got Cullen, Liliana, Dorian, Solas, Varric, Vivienne, Morrigan. We should probably go talk to Morrigan. We've got perk to use. 5% increase XP on killing foes. Weak distribution. Maximum focus from 100 to 200. Second tier focus effect for abilities can now be triggered. Advanced focus. Focus for what? Third tier focus effect. 10% increase in all defenses. Many mages from over Thedas have joined the Inquisition, hoping for some degree of order and protection. Reverse engineering their robes and styles will provide new raw schematics. That might be a good idea. 10% chance to receive extra herbs. Grants a significant increase to the discovery range of such information. Also the number of researchers working to study those who stand against the Inquisition. Grants 50% XP for each foe studied, including those already completed. Getting a collection of tier 1 herbs. Discount. Design representation to purchase a shipment of rare and valuable raw materials. 50% codex. And one more potion slot to all party members. Might be a good idea. Gain 1 combat ability point for the Inquisitor only. think might actually go for the mage thing, or warrior, or rogue. Gathering their collective gain, provide new rest. Let's do it. Aid those impacted by the war. The Imperial Army will aid the Inquisition forces against Corypheus, but they must also address lingering issues at home. Weakness in the Vale. No doubt heightened due to rifts have resulted in demons on the road between Valforay and Montismard. This would demand a call to action at the best of times. Unfortunately, the increased number of travellers on the roads, merchants attempting to restore trade, and displaced civilians returning home after the war has made the situation worse. I had a bit of a cough then. The head of the Imperial Army has requested assistance from the Inquisition in subduing this threat. Merchants often travel with armed escorts, but civilians require safe shelter. We could petition the Chantry for aid on their behalf. I doubt the army needs the assistance of a full complement of soldiers. My agents can scout the roads and divert travellers away from the worst areas. The chance to solidify our alliance and prove ourselves their equal. A joint venture will also increase our understanding of Imperial Army structure and tactics. I think we'll go with Cullen.
All right.
Many of the nobility of the Orlesian capital have settled their secondary differences and are rallying behind two families, the De Roisier and Old Money, well respected but viewed as traditional and stubborn. The Theobalds rose with a popular merchant consortium and are considered new money and progressive. While the intent of both families was to rival us politically, if we declare for one of them, we may manipulate events in our favour. Lord Pyrian Desrosier has not asked for our alliance, but may respect our rising might. Lady Valise Thibault speaks for her investors and is interested in forward-thinking alliances. We certainly have the forces. That is simple demonstration to make. We draw a number of agreements that tie us to little beyond ceremony. That will gain the initial interest of the people. Kind of want to get Cullen to do that, I think. Inquisition contacts report a group of elves investigating ruins in the Emerald Graves. The ruins may be connected to the Emerald Knights, an order of elven warriors that predates the fall of the Dales. The history contained within would be of great value to the Dalish. The Emerald Graves has been experiencing unrest of late. If a small delegation met with the elves and offered assistance in their search, it could provide an opportunity for cooperation between the Inquisition and the Dalish, strengthening our reputation within clans in Orlais. Okay. A few of our soldiers are scouting nearby. We invite them to the elves' location. Don't want to do this now, though. A few of our soldiers met with the elves at Dinan Hanin, the elven ruins in the Emerald Graves. The leader, Tavern, wishes to work with us as a sign of cooperation between the Inquisition and his clan. However, some of his party are wary of their presence and the Inquisition's intentions. We're interested in strengthening a relationship with the Dalish would appear more genuine if you met with them in person. Agreed. Resources. Okay. Many of them between. Oh, that's the one. That's the one I want to do with Cullen. A situation is unfolding in the Nevaran city of Cumberland, location of the College of Magi, which until the outbreak of the Major Rebellion was the philosophical part of the Circle of Magi. Now mostly abandoned, it has become the home to a number of mage refugees. This has drawn the ire of local citizens and mobs and threatening to assault the college and burn it to the ground, with Duke Sandral Anaxus doing nothing to stop them. Inquisition agents suspect that Venatori agents are behind the mobs, looking to recover artifacts from the college once its magical defences are breached. Use diplomacy with Duke Sandral, it must be convinced to intercede. We should send in agents to evacuate the college. They can be brought to Skyhold along with their artifacts. Send a force to occupy the college. We can protect the innocents and recover anything useful. Again, that's another coloured thing, really, isn't it? The Inquisition is in its infancy. Building an organisation such as this is like building an army. You need soldiers, weapons to arm them, food to feed them, and that's just the beginning. I joined knowing I could make a difference. I have Grey Warden treaties, and these allow us to take what's needed, when needed. We do not face a blight, but surely a torn sky warrants as such concern. Consider it. Warden Blackwall. This could work. The blight is but 10 years past, and Thaddeus remembers how we were saved. I can use the treaties, leverage the goodwill owed the wardens, and use it for the Inquisition. Do it.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor. Inquisitor. Yes. Sightings in the north of Red Templars with armor and weapons adorned with dwarven ruins. There are no known entrances to the deep roads in that area, and no missives from Ozamar about missing traders, but they keep next to the non-existent records of surface dwarfs. Venatori may be making use of dwarven slaves, possibly from Tevinter. Not their usual preference, but also not the first unusual thing they have done. Recommend further investigation in force. The local landholders will get our scout access, but will likely require additional incentive to risk their forces against Venatori. Send a select group to observe. We don't want to alarm the Venatori. We know they are all too willing to sacrifice their captives. If there's a hint of Venatori enclave, especially one supplying weapons, we need to crush it. Off you go there, Liana. Okay. What's this one? Ambassador Montilier. It was lovely to see you at the Winter Palace. Your presence in our court is like the emergence of the first lilies in spring. In the spirit of friendship, I'm offering the Inquisition a unique opportunity. You may be aware that King Welhelm of the Enderfels is about to celebrate the 3rd birthday of his only son, Prince Balduin. The festivities will be quite lavish, and representations from nearly every court in Thaddeus will bring gifts. Wilhelm is an exceedingly pious man, even for an Ander. A gift from the Herald of Andraste delivered to the party could earn the underlying approbation of the Anderfels. That sounds good. Okay. Got a lot going on here. Beyond his arms enhanced. Superior hunter armor. Nice. Look at all this we've got going on. I should probably actually get on with some of the friend things at some point. Cullen. Josephine. Varric. Solas. Sarah. Dorian. Blackwall? Yeah. Okay. I might try and get some more of these done. Green Garden. Oh, Blood Lotus. Yeah, I might try and get some of these done next time. Where are we? Should I do a bit more into the approach? I don't have any power at the moment. I need more cotton. Sand and ruin. Okay, that's not something I can do. Map a farmland cave. Depicts a farmhouse near a cave. Find the spot marked on the map. Can I... Ah. The cave. Near that. So is that going to be the farmlands in the hinterlands? Let's get one of those done, wouldn't it? I haven't actually been to the Black Emporium yet, I don't think. The hinterlands. I haven't even got all the landmarks yet, apparently. There's one up there. Red Lyrium, of course. What's that? Memories of the Grave. Red Lyrium, okay. Locked door. Let's go to the farm then. Handball, Solas, and Barrett. Loading, loading, loading. Okay. Horsey. Hi. So, I don't know if this is gonna be anything to do. Anything to do with one of these houses? Can't jump. Let me have a look. Right, so hinterlands, map of farm. Stairs, downstairs. That. We can't actually zoom in. Is the map gonna look similar to a tree? Stairs or a bridge? There must be stairs, right? Don't say the game. Oh, console. Need to do with this building or any of the buildings? Okay, I'm not sure about the map stuff at the moment. Philanderis. Search Northern Hills. Oh, forgot about this one. I have to get into that cave, surely. Can I? Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Hi. That's something I can fiddle with? Not sure I've seen this yet. Guess not.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm nowhere near it yet. Hang on. Do I need to go this way? Can't go through here. Let's try harder. Can I go through there as a person? Dun, dun, dun. Do, 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 do.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa.
Go this way.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that works.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do a bit. Oh, so this is this place from before, where I came in and was searching for ages and couldn't actually find anything. Elf fruit, nice. Always need the elf fruit. Onyx is always good. Right, so is there a way up there? There's something up there I'd be missing. Is this a thing I'm gonna have to climb up? Is that gonna be the answer to this? Can I climb around? Is it possible to climb around? Maybe round, but not up. There's something up there. If so, how do I get up there? Is there a way on top of here? Or Can I go in this way? Mage hideout. Wait, would that take me... Am I in the wrong place? Maybe I should try the mage hideout. Let me go this way. No? Well, maybe it is this way? This way. So, round back down the river, up the river.
Yeah.
Okay. Left over here.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Is it possible to climb up there?
Yeah.
Come on, let me through. Fine.
One down.
10 XP. Oh, look. I wish I would. My feeling going in here is not going to help, but I have no answers otherwise. Is there a way that way? Yes. Yeah, but it doesn't go far enough. I mean, I think we're going to end there for today anyway, because 3 hours is enough. And we'll get back to it again maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I did just save, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back maybe tomorrow. Bye-bye.